Hi, this is Randy Rock, and I would someday like to be a director of photography. I started out wanting to be an editor when I started the film program, but then I had to shoot things to have content so that I could edit, and that got me started on getting more and more into the world of camera gear, lighting equipment, lighting techniques, camera moves, shots, angles, and now I just find myself spending most of my day just researching online and just learning new things every day, and I get really drawn into it, and next thing I know the whole day has gone by and I haven't got off the couch yet. Anyways, the director of photography is responsible for the electric and grip department and also the camera department. The most important thing is that the director of photography achieves the overall look and feel that the director and producer are going for through camera work and lighting techniques. Today I'm going to show you why I think I would be good for this position in a tutorial on basic product lighting. So let's get started. I'm using my Canon 60D for this shoot and 50mm 1.4 lens, and my ISO is at 320, aperture's 1.4. I'm at 1/50th of a second shutter speed, and I'm shooting at 1920 by 1080 progressive, 24 frames per second for that wonderful film look. So here's the first shot, and this is just lit by the two lamps in my apartment, regular lamps, and the first thing I'm going to do is shut them both off. Next, I'm going to turn on my Mole Richardson 300 watt Betweeny solar spot to use as my key light. Obviously we don't want to see what the subject is sitting on, so I'm going to cover that up with the black muslin background. Next, I'm going to use the barn doors on my key light to cut the spill that's falling onto my backdrop, because I want that to be dark in the background and black. Next, I'm going to add a full CTB gel, which is color temperature blue, to my key light, which will cool the temperature down from the 3200 Kelvin tungsten to look like a 550K HMI, which will get rid of the orangish look on the subject. Then I'm going to change my white balance in my camera to a custom setting of 2500 Kelvin to make the light even more blue and even cooler in temperature. Now I'm going to add a 225 watt rim light to separate the subject from the background so that the edges of the subject don't fall off into the background since they're both black. Next, I had to get creative to find something to cut the spill from the rim light, and I found a cardboard box to cut the light so it doesn't illuminate the background. You can see the effect of the rim light when I turn off the key light and just look at what the rim light is doing. Next, I'm going to tie a string to a modified desk lamp with a 25 watt party bulb in it and hang it from the top of the backdrop with white string to add some depth to the shot. I'm also going to stack two others up on books or whatever else I can find. I noticed here that I was getting an optical flare in the center of the subject, so I'm going to turn the center party bulb to eliminate that. Finally, I'm going to add a 2-point star filter to the 50mm prime lens to make the party bulbs and the highlights on the subject flare out to add a nice shiny look. And you'll notice when I spin the filter around, the flares from the lights spin with it. And there we have it, a nice simple product lighting shot setup. So here's the before and after shots, and I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. And if you want to see more videos from me, you can go to randyrockvisual.com.